It is extremely important to me that the stories we share are authentic and that we strive to tell both perspectives. I've been a local to this remarkable island 3 times and a tourist too many times to count. Our Home Your Holiday celebrates Aruba. There's a reason why Arubans are so patriotic, and there's a reason why visitors keep coming back. Let's dive into the elements that makes Aruba our home and the perfect holiday. Bitico Cruz was a prominent Aruban politician and the driving force behind the island's pursuit of autonomy within the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Aruba celebrates Bitico Day every January 25th. This plaza located in Orangestad is dedicated to Bitico Cruz. It transforms into an incredible night filled with culture on the eve of Bitico Day. During the cultural celebration, you will find no shortage of Aruban pride being displayed for Bitico Day. You will see it here, there, and everywhere, plus some more. Everyone is invited to support small businesses, buy one-of-a-kind products, and most importantly, to eat food that defines the island's culture. Charissa has had a food stand at Feria Culinario for more than 5 years. She loves this event because it unites the community.
Yes, it's a culture day. That's why it's important for us. It's actually, we come together as a Peruvian. We come together and eat our culture food.
Visitors definitely agree with Charissa on the food.
Today we're looking around, looking at the different stuff people are selling, and also for the food, especially the arroz con pollo. That's the best one we have here.
This event is largely attended by locals, but it is encouraged for our visitors to stop by if they are in Aruba on January 25th.
Yes, I would highly invite tourists to come here. You learn a lot, and if you ask some people here, they will gladly tell you about the culture, about why they're here, and everything.
Yes, they can eat Aruban food. That's why it's good for tourists to come here.
I love mostly when everyone comes together because most Arubans are very nice. You can really talk to them even if you're strangers, and you can really learn a lot about just the culture.
At this particular cultural celebration, you will encounter people from all walks of life, families with children, patriotic locals, and you can even shake hands with our Prime Minister. It's a cultural celebration for everyone, where the spirit of Aruba is front and center.
I am very proud for being Arubian.
The next stop for Bitico Day celebration is on Orangestad in downtown Orangestad. Meaningful pieces of work by local artists are prominently displayed. It is a combined effort of artist Gustave Noel and his late uncle Padu Lampa. This initiative set forth is to attain a bigger purpose.
And the intention is to open more museums for all Aruban artists, if possible, especially for the older ones who will have the chance to share their work with the Aruban public. You don't have a museum in Aruba for the local artists. You have a lot of museums, but not for the artists.
Having a museum for local artists is a vehicle to share even more heritage and culture of Aruba for everyone, including visitors of our island.
I believe for the local community to know more about their own heritage and culture, and it will also be something surprising for our guests, for the tourists, to see what's original Aruban.
Another very popular, iconic local event that children and adults alike look forward to every Bitico Day is Dawn Flip Racing. Children of all ages get to participate in fun and competitive games all day, free of charge, with a chance to win prizes. It is a great way to get kids excited for such an important cultural day. After the kids have their fun, it's time for the adults. Grown-ups can also participate in fun games. You can ask any local, but the highlight of the Dawn Flip racing is by far the climbing of the pole. Whether you live here or visit, mark your calendars every January 25th for a full cultural celebration of food, art, and games.
Are you ready? Steady, go, 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 go!
This popular post on the Facebook group All Things Aruba has more than 5,000 likes and 500 comments. It's all about how this waiter changed this family's bad travel day. Let's rewind a bit. It was Corinne and her husband's first trip with their 4-month-old baby. His name is Angelo. Upon departing Aruba, they encountered many hiccups on their travel day, not to mention the anxiety of traveling with the baby for the first time. I'm sure the moms out there can relate. When Corinne, her husband, and baby arrived at this restaurant in Palm Beach, Aruba, they were exhausted and hungry. Carlos immediately noticed how stressed the parents were.
Yeah, nosotros din hopi drug, hopi gente ganun. It's a full house, hopi people. Nangasinta kami pero nanting maning malestar, nanting hopi stress.
As soon as the food comes out, he starts crying, and it's always nerve-wracking because I think that people are judging me, like, oh, all these people are probably like, why does she have her baby at 8 o'clock at night out to dinner? Shouldn't the baby be sleeping? When really we've had a horrible day and we were just really hungry. But the waitress came over and she was so nice and talked about her kids and how not to feel stressed, and she asked if she could pick up Angelo, and I'm like, yes, please, if you think you can soothe him. And he was soothed instantly. And then, she's busy too, so I didn't expect this, I expected her to hold him for a minute, but Carlos came over and
mama die mucha se me pocarga su yupa nan por come e a senhora bisami não tô seguro pero tata die mucha bisami okay it's good so ma coi baby put a baby here and the baby is sleep this is sleep here yeah nan por come
Angelo was meant to be on his shoulder. Like, he just formed so perfect, and he just was looking around and visiting with all the other customers at the restaurant, and he was dancing with them, bopping with them, and Angelo fell right asleep. I mean, it was the cute. I had tears in my eyes because we got to actually sit down, eat our cheeseburger without having to pass him back and forth and try to calm him. It was just one of the nicest things that anyone's ever done to me or for me,
So you leave the restaurant, you took these photos, you're part of the group All Things Aruba. What made you want to post and share that with the group?
Because I feel like on the news, you always see negative, and you just, not with Aruba, but just in general. And I just thought it was one of the nicest things, and I felt like it should be shared. You don't find people who really go out of their way to help, with a baby especially. I think people get nervous about asking for help. I don't like to ask people for help, and I'm not used to anyone, especially strangers, asking to help me. So I just thought it was such a great story, and just to highlight how great the people of Aruba are.
The gente de Aruba son gente hopi servicial, hopi amable. Gente de Aruba nos apurva de donar um mais melhor que nós tem para gente, é um que visita nós. Por bem, viajar mais. Cada viajar ano nanta bem back, right? Está bem cerca nós. De alegria, contente, porque nós sabemos bom, nós trata bom, maneira mais certa. Nos gusta, ora a gente vem, nós puro para sentir o mais melhor possível.
A lot of the reactions generated from the post are from locals.
Especially with the locals, I think it's something to be proud of. I think they take pride in the fact that, everyone always talks about how great how great the locals are. And Then people who haven't been to Aruba see these posts about, I think that draws people in who haven't visited to see that it's comfortable. You know, it's a comfortable island for anyone to visit. We were already, before this even happened, we were already looking at places to come back to next year, different Airbnbs. We're on the Airbnb website because we just want to come back. You know, we could see this being a yearly thing for us and our family.
Carlos never imagined the small gesture of offering patrons some help would ever get a reaction like this. It was another day at the office for him.
It's very normal here. This is normal. No se carry a baby, or no se focus riba gente que está bem come. Pero para mim é algo normal. Diz para a gente sinta duche, sinta come, desfrutar. E para mim é algo normal. Pero para não é algo, wow, surprise para diz, se não passa dia hopi, lleno de stress. Não vai airport, não há avião para vai, não há para hyre auto, não passa full dia hopi malo, hopi stress para nós.
When his colleagues told him he made the news, he was confused and wasn't sure for what exactly.
My colleague na começou a mandar portrait. Hey, basali din koran. Hey, basali din cos. Hey, basali meeting. What happened? Why? Yes, it's a picture with the baby. Oh man, so good. Yeah, surprise for me.
Carlos stresses the importance of our tourism industry to our island and to our community. The success of the industry falls on all of us.
Depende de nós, o turismo está seguir crescer. Boa? Se não se trata bom, não está bem bem. Se não se trata malo, não está bem mais na Aruba. E nos pilar importante na Aruba é turismo. A nós está viva de turismo. E não está feliz, quando não chega a Aruba, não me se sente algo diferente, uma experiência diferente. Algo que não pode experienciar arriba nas islas, comportado em outro país, não está para allá. That's mi consejo da pessoa que trabalha em restaurante, em tienda, em todo caminho, como trabalha com gente não de fora, mas ter sua extra atenção.
1, 2, 3.
Aruba!
Carlos also says if you go the extra step, you will see it back in kind.
Hobby importante, no solamente de un servicio, necesita algo que está lógico para vos hacer, de un servicio, pero de un extra, de una extra atención. De esta manera, trate de manera familia, ¿ya? Focus riba na, focus. No queda guaro gente dice, hey, no. Basta queda focus riba turbo gente que y nada sinti. This is good for her. This is good for the people, right? I just sempre tem extra. No queda limitado. De pone tallo comida claro. No. De más atención riba na.
Do you have a message for him?
Yeah, of course. He's, thank you again. Like, I think I thanked him 10 times at the restaurant. And we'll probably be coming back next year. So hopefully, he's still there and we can stop in and Angelo can see his honorary pop, as someone called him. And we can have lunch or dinner, and he can see Angelo again.
Is there something you want to say to Corin?
Yeah, sí, el portrait, ahora me carga, baby, está hopi viral. Toda gente en Aruba te dice, wow, sweet, good job. Hopi gente está reaccionando, está mandando message for me. But the baby is cute. It's very cute. Thank you.
You're famous now.
Oh, boy, yeah. Thank you to hear.
So Carlos and Corin actually haven't spoken to one another since she shared the post. It, of course, touched a lot of people, both locals and tourists alike. So they were both very delighted when I asked them if they had a message for one another.